Heroes get remembered, but legends never die. That might be true, but these UFC legends had devastating endings to their UFC careers. Here are the top 5 worst ones. At number 5, we have Jacare Souza. Jacare was a former Strikeforce champion holding massive wins over top guys like Vitor Belfort, Robbie Lawler, and Chris Weidman. Jacare never held gold in the UFC, but always a legit contender in the middleweight division. Unfortunately, he dropped his last 4 fights, with the final 2 being hard to watch. One was a vicious knockout from Kevin Holland, and the other was an unbearable arm-snapping submission from Andre Muniz. At number 4, we have Ronda Rousey. Ronda was the UFC's first true female star, winning 12 straight fights, 6 in the UFC, which included 5 title defenses. Her judo style was pure entertainment, and her armbar submissions were out of this world. Sadly, it came to a crashing halt when Holly Holm shocked the world with a devastating round 2 head kick finish. And to make matters worse, her next fight against Amanda Nunes ended in less than a minute, and that was that. Rousey never fought in the UFC again. Number 3, Tyron Woodley. Don't get me wrong, Prime Woodley was an absolute animal. A powerhouse wrestler with deadly knockout power. Who doesn't want that in a champ? Prime Darren Till, Demian Maia, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, Robbie Lawler, Carlos Condit, the list goes on, but then one day Woodley just lost that fire and spiraled out of control. Kamaru Usman, Gilbert Burns, Colby Covington, Vicente Luque, they're all stud names, but it's the way that he went out. No fire, no passion, no fight back. Woodley was a true UFC tragedy. At number 2, we have Rashad Evans. Evans has an insane resume that includes legends like Stephan Bonner, Michael Bisping, Chuck Liddell, Forrest Griffin, Rampage Jackson, Tito Ortiz. You get the picture. An absolutely ridiculous resume. But the end wasn't pretty. Finished by Glover Teixeira, not bad. Split decision loss to Daniel Kelly, not great. A split decision loss to Sam Alvey, sorry Sam. Not great, but the icing on the cake, a 53-second round 1 KO loss to Anthony Smith. Great opponent, but not so great way to go out. And at number 1, we have the legend himself, BJ Penn. We can all agree that in his prime, Penn was an all-time great fighter. His early domination spanned across multiple weight classes and included huge wins over guys like Matt Hughes multiple times, Kenny Florian, Sean Sherk, but the downfall was something to behold. Penn went on to lose 7 straight fights, some against killer competition, but then newcomers like Yair Rodriguez, one-trick ponies like Ryan Hall, and a middle-of-the-pack Clay Guida added to the loss column. It's tough to say, but BJ Penn had a downfall of epic proportions.